Everyone would rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Morning.
Morning. I'll make a motion. The Board of Commissioners approves the February 15th, 2025 regular meeting minutes.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes, Mr. Peets.
I'm at first.
Yeah.
You are you going to testify, sir?
Oh, we gotta recess into.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna recess
Oh.
into our public hearing for 2024 Community Development Flexible Grant. You gonna testify, sir?
I am.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly affirm, under the penalties of law of perjury of the state of Ohio, that the testimony you are about to give to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Respond, I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. Rock.
Oh, you know what, Mike? Are you guys planning on speaking?
No.
No, I'm
Okay.
gonna let Todd do
Okay.
his job.
I asked already.
Okay.
Okay. So, so the reason why I'm here today is that this is a public hearing to allow us to move forward with a community development flexible grant. It used to be called, it used to be called, oh gosh, darn it. It just was in my head and now it's gone. There was a grant that they used to be able to use to help improve communities. It was called but anyways, the flexible grants, they changed the name so that it could be more flexible and not just about improving communities, but it could be about, improving individual structures and buildings. The building we're talking about is the community center in Nelson Township. It is not currently ADA compliant. This is unrelated, but it's related. I've had, conversations with Board of Elections that they have their, the poles are there, not handicap accessible. And what we're really talking about today is the bathrooms. They have 2 bathrooms. I don't know if you've been up there. I've been there many times, and the bathrooms are from the 40s or something. I don't know. You can correct me if you want, but they're from the 40s. Definitely not handicap compliant. Hi. So the purpose of this grant is to bring those bathrooms to compliance with handicap accessibility. The cost is estimated to be $70,900. We get, regional planning, we get a 10% admin out of that. So we're asking for, part of it's for the public input and part of it's for permission to go ahead and submit the grant.
Is that a spa or a bathroom?
It's
70,000.
It's,
I am just asking.
Aren't they moving the washroom or?
no,
What?
it's electrical, plumbing, it's a whole shebang.
Okay.
They have to strip. It's like you're doing to the 5th floor.
Yeah, we
Gotta
got
use-
copies of the plans from Ted Manifrest.
Yep.
It had whatever he was on this.
Okay.
So I'm here for any other additional questions you may have.
I do not have any.
I do not.
And I do not.
I think it's something we need to rock and roll and help them out.
Yeah.
Okay. And I just remember what the old grant was called, Target of Opportunities.
I was gonna say.
I'd have never guessed it.
I was having a senior moment there, so sorry about that.
We're used to you.
Yeah, well, senior moments is common nowadays.
Any other comment?
No.
Motion to adjourn the public hearing.
I'll make a motion to adjourn the public hearing.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. Okay, we'll reconvene as the Board of Commissioners' regular meeting.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the resolution authorizing filing an application with the Ohio Department of Development for the 2024 CDBG Community Development Flexible Grant Plans.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming in.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you very much.
Let me know when it's done. I'll come up and use it.
Okay, the spa.
Yeah, we'll rename it the spa.
He wants the first flush.
It's just the way, everything's just so daggone expensive anymore.
Oh, it's crazy.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
well,
The plumbing is so bad, you can't, you're afraid to flush the toilet now, that
Right.
it won't work.
right, well,
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind if I do come up there.
Okay. We'll see you April 6th.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
take
See you
care,
guys.
thank you.
Bye.
Our wonderful state representative, Ms. Heidi Workman.
Hello.
Come on up.
Good morning.
How are you?
Wow.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. How are you?
It's been a little while,
Oh,
huh?
yes.
Good to see you.
You don't call, you don't write.
Yeah, I know. Thanks
Call
for the
Sabrina,
invitation.
but you don't call me,
Do you want me to say?
What, I call her.
you know.
You have my numbers.
Yeah, it says, no longer taking a call from you. Please call again. So what's happening?
You know, it's very fun, very exciting, a lot happening at the state level. I'm very happy to report that Columbus is back in action. We have a united caucus and are very excited about what we're going to accomplish. So it's a good time, very busy. We have a lot going on. So I came today. I was invited to speak a little bit about the current property tax status and what we're looking at the state level, and also to share my contact information so that people can get a hold of me, know where to call and email to reach out to me. So let me start with that. So I don't know if you have a large listening, watching audience or not, but
Thousands.
there you go. Wonderful. So the phone number, if folks want to reach out to my office, is 614-466-2004. And the email address is rep72@ohiohouse.gov. So rep72@ohiohouse.gov. I have an open door policy, love to hear from everybody, and especially, have the opportunity to chat with my constituents. So things are going very well. I will tell you, I received my committee assignments, and I'm very happy with them. I have been placed as the Vice Chair of Technology and Innovation. I also sit on the Workforce and Higher Ed Committee, also Government Oversight and Natural Resources. So this year, hello, good morning. This year, energy was broken into two committees. So we have the Energy Now and Natural Resources. My committee will hear more of the activity around water and oil and gas activity in the state. So we've been hearing a lot of that already. And of course, testimony related to the budget. So for the next 6 months until the end of June, we'll be working to approve and balance the operating budget for the state of Ohio. This is a big job. It also includes the transportation budget. This past week was the deadline to submit amendments to the transportation budget. I submitted 6, and 5 of those were approved. So they are very good.
Wow.
It strengthens some of our election integrity reporting laws, and also a variety of things. That's some deregulation activity. So I'm very happy about that. On the statewide front, I can say that our caucus is united behind property tax reform, and that message resonates on both sides of the aisle. So same on the Democrat caucus. We are really looking at opportunities to put some teeth into this and not just bite around the edges, really provide some relief to our people back home. So I have already co-sponsored about 3 or 4 of those property tax bills. I personally, my perspective is property or taxes theft. So I'm doing everything I can to cut those taxes. There have been some chatter at the national level about eliminating property taxes. However, we know that would be a massive blow to our state and, our local government fund. So on the property tax front, we are already moving a homestead exemption expansion program along. That will take, if I'm not mistaken, the current rate is a state exemption of $45,000, and that will increase that to $50,000. And then for seniors, I believe their first $26,200 of their property tax are exempt, or their property value is exempt from taxes. That will also come up, I believe, to the $50,000 range, or if I'm remembering properly. I have to refer back to the bill, but it's a big increase, a big expansion. So we're working really hard on that front. Also working toward providing more relief for our disabled veterans. especially those 100% disabled. I know that there's a little, there's a request to maybe consider, a tiered approach to providing that relief for our disabled veterans. So also considering those who are not just 100% disabled, but maybe even 80 to 90% disabled to expand that offering. So we're looking at that as well. Those bills are just starting to be introduced in their committees. So things are moving on that front. I also want to announce that we are having a property tax summit here in Portage County on March 6th at 6:30 at the Kent American Legion. We will be bringing in some property tax grassroots reform folks from Cuyahoga County. Our Portage County folks are working with them, so this will be a big event. So I'm using this opportunity to also bring in some experts, those at the state level, and also our own county auditor will be there. I know our deadline to file for an appeal of property taxes is March 31st. I highly encourage anyone that may be discouraged from appealing to please do so. However, you need to call the auditor's office and bring the appropriate documentation so that you can be successful in one visit and not get frustrated that you haven't been actually successful. Right. There is opportunity, the voices and the evidence is creating relief. So please pursue appeal. March 31st is that deadline. And we'll be talking more about that on March 6th.
Heidi,
Yes.
what time was that on March 6th?
6:30 at the American Legion in Kent.
Got it.
So I will be bringing with me a very important guest. He is also a state representative and is the vice chair of the Ways and Means Committee and has been involved for years now on tackling this issue. He will be coming to speak to the specifics of what this means at the local level. So I'll tell you very quickly, I don't want to take up too much time, but any of the increases that will be coming in from the increases in property taxes, not a penny of that goes to the state level. It all goes to the local government fund. So that means that you likely will experience a windfall due to those property tax increases. Again, not a penny goes to the state level. All property taxes come here and stay local, which is a good thing because if there are services that need to be funded, you have that opportunity. But at the same time, it's important to understand that the people did not vote. This is an unvoted increase. So there's an opportunity to actually look at auditing your books and potentially take a tax rate cut in the next cycle. So I would really encourage that. That's one way to help provide immediate relief back to the residents of the county. Of course, that's something that will be in your scope, in your jurisdiction, in your decision. So we'll talk a little bit more about that, and then also about how our local property tax increases affect school funding. This is a massive issue right now as we're evaluating the budget. There is what's called a fair school funding formula that people may or may not be aware of, but that formula really takes into consideration every influence of educating each and every child. So there's a base cost to educate every child in the public school system. This year, after many decades of research, all of the reports are being pulled in, and we're realizing that the base cost of somewhere just over $6,000 for each child now has to increase to over $8,000. So that's a massive cost. We have, I think, 1.3 million students in our public school systems in Ohio. So if you do the math, it's a giant chunk of the operating budget. So we have a lot of work to do. It's a very convoluted discussion. We're going to break it down at the event on March 6th and take questions so that people can feel a little bit more comfortable about what we're looking at, what the opportunities are, and what we're doing at the state level.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
And we also know that our auditor is available and he'll
Yes.
call people
Yeah.
back and he'll chat with them, and that's important. Might
Yes.
not make them feel better, but it does give them a chance to
I
talk.
agree with you. Our county auditor is doing everything he can to be as supportive as he can. I have to say there are some auditors in the state of Ohio who have not been transparent in the process. So they have not worked early to communicate with their residents that these property taxes are coming. So in some counties, it's a complete shock. So
Yeah,
our
that's a
auditor
shame.
has done an
Yeah.
incredible job of being transparent in the process and doing as much as he can to provide support. It's time the state now come in and assist, and also we want to work with you to be as successful as you can be at the local level as well.
Well,
And also, there is one more component of that I want to mention, which of course you're likely aware of. There is what's called a county budget commission. This is an organization in the county that actually does some oversight of budget allocations. They have that authority to be a partner in the process whenever you're allocating funds. The state is looking at giving that committee, that commission, a little bit more teeth. Now, we'll see how that shakes out, but giving them a little bit more authority in the process. So that is yet to be determined, but it's something to be aware of. That commission could be a partner in the process. So we'll talk about that on March 6th as well.
awesome.
Yeah.
Anyone have any other questions for our
No.
fine representative?
Oh, one more thing,
Yes.
Heidi.
Okay, thank you.
Stop it. Can you give us your aide's name?
Yes,
Okay.
of course. Madeline Markwood. She is extremely receptive and will take good care of everyone that
How
might.
do you spell her last name?
Markwood is Markwood.
Okay, just like it sounds.
Just like it sounds.
Okay.
Yeah. They're great. It's been a good time, and we are absolutely here. Like I said, my door is wide open. Please reach out. Let me know how I can assist you, assist the county, assist the people of this district. So.
Yeah, open up the cash flow a little bit this direction.
I know. I know, right? But the funds
Well-
are definitely, they're drying up a bit. But
Yeah,
you know, we'll see how things shake out at the federal level and what that means for the state and local funding as well. So,
well, we want you to know we appreciate you.
thank you.
And we're here for you.
Thank
Um,
you.
Anything you hear, if something's happening that you don't understand because you didn't know, give any one of us a call.
I do. On speed dial, right? Let me leave my card here with you
It
guys.
does not
Yeah.
matter.
There you go.
Thank
If you need anything, feel free to reach out.
All
Thanks
Do you
for
have more
having
than one?
I only brought one. I
Oh, that's
apologize.
okay.
I
All
didn't
right,
stock up my
$5.
supply. Make a copy. Apologies. I didn't stock up my supply before I left
I
Columbus.
have her stuff.
Thank you for the invitation. I'm
I
so
think I
happy to
have
be
everything. I
here.
just wanted
Well, thanks for coming in.
Yeah,
We
you guys have a great
appreciate
day.
you very
And
much.
you know what,
Yes,
Heidi, I
thank
just
you.
want to make one comment. Last night, I serve on Independence Foundation Board, and I was talking to Michelle Madden. She said she had a really good visit. You were really
Yes.
excited about the technology stuff that they have going on there.
Absolutely. Yes.
So she
There's-
was really psyched about it.
They're doing great things there.
Yeah.
It's really great to see. Technology is something I think we need to have more discussions and move more into that space and unleash those resources. So I was excited to see Independence already is.
Oh, good.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you, ma'am. Ms. Shannon, Internal
Hello.
Services, please
Yes.
step forward.
Okay, here I am.
Project.
Project updates. I'm always like, I don't have much to talk about, and then I start going, and then I always do.
I know.
I know, can't
We
help
talk about
myself.
that all the
Forward to
time.
it every week.
Oh, good, thank you, Joe.
We do. Yeah, it's like a root canal.
Hey now. I listen this time.
Or like Michelle's.
Oh.
Chippy.
Anyway.
Anywho, nonetheless, moving on. All right, at the admin building, for the elevators, the carpet is gonna be installed tomorrow. We're waiting on the elevator inspection date because this is a bigger deal, because it's the end, so we have to do, we have to put one of the elevators on the generator, so then we have to do a full load test. So we have to make sure that if we do a power outage, that the elevator is called up on the generator. We're gonna do this with the old generator. Then when the new generator's up and running, we're gonna do it again with the new generator, so. This will be, I'm gonna try to do it, I wanna do it about 6 o'clock in the morning though, cause I don't wanna interrupt anybody's day, or we're gonna do it on a weekend. So it's whatever everybody's schedule comes down to, so.
And Shannon, the new generator's here, right?
It's
So-
here.
And so
It's
what's
being hooked up. We've got a couple, I wanna say it's gonna be a couple weeks, but it'll probably be more like 4 to 6 weeks, so. One of the things I do have to do is I have to block in the window that's next to the generator just because of the fumes. I have to have 3 consecutive warm days for the mortar to dry on the brick, so. Right now, it's not
So that's,
so
yeah,
warm,
it's a
so,
little
yeah.
hard at this point.
Right, yes. So if you go to page 2, the auditor's office renovation, The framing is gonna start next week. They've got it, if, I don't know if you have seen,
Yeah.
peeked
I
out
stopped
there.
by there
It's all
yesterday.
kind of like, yeah, so the framing, the wood framing is gonna start next week. The electric and plumbing is currently being installed. 7th floor, the lighting fixtures to be changed out starting 2/21, which is tomorrow. He changed it on me. It's now gonna be done, probably Tuesday of next week.
Is that our mood lighting?
That's your mood lighting. Yes, the
We
mood
can dim
lighting.
it.
He said that they're probably gonna put dimmers in the offices, cause I said,
Yeah.
it's gonna be really bright in your office. He said they're gonna put dimmers on, so that'd be nice.
Oh, that'd be cool.
If you go to page 3, the recorder's office, the painting started over there. They've already finished the outside area in the elevator, so that, it's not really a lobby, but it's like the entrance area. And then the auto title and treasurer's office, the lobby in there, it's already been complete. You guys saw that?
Yes.
It looks really good. The annex building, the architect's cost came in at $20,900. So I would need to know if the board wants me to proceed with doing that for the enclosure of the stairs.
Are they using those stairs every day, or is that just an emergency exit?
They are using those stairs every day. The
Diversion.
diversion is using them.
Just using them.
Because that's where those 4 offices are located, is right at the top of those stairs.
Well, I'll tell you, I feel we've dropped enough money in that building personally.
My other issue is I can't salt those stairs.
Wow.
I know.
But didn't you say
They're-
that the folks that are doing the work, like on 5th floor and here, they,
They believe they can do it under the bid limit, so. I just have to have an architect submit the plans though, because I have to submit the plans to the city.
Yeah.
It still has to be done structurally safe.
because I think we had estimated 200,000 to
Mhm.
enclose that. That's
Mhm.
insane. But you're saying he thinks he can do it less than
Yes.
75.
Yes, 77.5, because it went up 3% this year.
Oh, did it? Okay. Wow.
But I
Wow,
have to
they
have the
must-
architect and structural
You
engineer
gotta
do
do
it,
it.
so that's
Better
why.
than 200.
It was in the contingency cost that Jackie had for 4 this year, but
We had to
I
have
know.
an
I know it's been
architect to design to enclose that?
yeah. Well, they have all the people. They have the structural engineer, they have to submit it to the city,
Oh.
because you have to pull permits and everything, so.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
I think we just put plywood on the sides and call it a day.
Or tarp,
A big tarp.
blue tarp.
Oh my gosh. Everything else looks so pretty.
Okay,
Okay, are we gonna move forward?
yes.
Okay.
You good with that, moving forward?
Oh man, I
I
forgot to take.
am, but
I didn't-
especially if we get another quote that comes way less.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not like jumping up and down excited about it.
I know. I know.
If we can
And I
knock
did-
it down
You
from
are.
200,000.
I'm good.
Okay. All right, and then, I didn't take off the carpet in the detective room, I apologize for that. The Ravenna Courthouse, the unit will be craned on the roof next week, next Wednesday, so, and they don't think it's gonna take more than a couple days.
Yeah, they've been having to open the windows. It's so hot up there now.
Really?
I'm just kidding.
I'm like, are you serious right
We're
now?
putting the AC
I
on in
didn't-
the worst cold weather.
I didn't hear anything, go ahead.
So, and then the other air conditioning units, the remaining 4, they're on order currently.
They'll come about September, October.
No, they will not. They're on order. That's not, no.
6 months.
Hey, I'm just thinking.
No, I've already ordered them. They
Positive.
will be here before summer. So, we're good to go. That's all I have.
All right,
That's it.
thank you, Dan.
You're welcome. Yep. And then I have 5 resolutions. I know, I think this is the least amount I've had.
All right. I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to rescind resolution number 25-0025, adopted January 23rd, 2025, to enter into a real estate lease agreement for the property located at 100 East Main Street, Suite AD and E, Ravenna, Ohio.
A second?
Roll call,
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners approves the specifications and set bid date for professional utility locating services in the Portage County Regional Sewer District.
Second?
Roll call,
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an amendment number 4 with the Portage County Jobs and Family Services and the Portage County Prosecuting Attorney.
Second?
Roll call,
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
yes.
On the commission, the Board of Commissioners declares DLZ, OmniPro Services LLC, and Quality Control Inspections, Inc. most qualified firms as a result of the review and analysis of qualifications and enter into negotiations for providing professional construction, administration, and inspection services for the 2025 roadway construction administration contract.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners declares Environmental Design Group most qualified firm as a result of review and analysis of qualifications and enter into negotiations for providing professional engineering services for 2025 subdivision construction administration contract.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you,
Shannon,
Shannon.
thank you.
No problem.
You have a wonderful
You
day.
too, thank you.
Mr. Robert?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing this morning?
Doing well. How
Good.
about you?
Oh, I like your shirt. I just noticed there's a little.
Yeah, airplanes,
Yeah, he's
radio.
got, do you wear your jammas again? Hey, I'm just asking.
No. Let's see. Things are going great at the airport. And that's why I'm here, is because we want to get into the aircraft maintenance business. That'll be the third leg in the milk stool. So aircraft fuel, aircraft storage, and then maintenance. It integrates the entire supply chain so that any tenant that we bring on, they're going to be our customer for storage, fuel, and maintenance. And let's see, what else? Oh, we got the paint shop across the way. That is done. I'll bring that to you next week for your signature for a triple net lease. And Jeff Kales is out, and we're bringing in 6 custom aviation, SIX. So,
That's been an undertaking.
Wasn't that gonna bring in jobs?
oh yeah, that's,
I just wanna make sure.
So, in that triple net lease, what I ended up requiring was at least 5 jobs being created over there at the paint shop. So that's going to be jobs, triple net lease, so real estate, maintenance, utilities, all that kind of stuff is taken care of. So
Great.
the idea of just charging a rent or a nominal rent because it was activity, those days are over at the airport. So, so I was really looking forward to bringing maintenance on board. The tug that I told everybody about when you guys came out, that's going to be a big assistance to us to get things moving around the airport. So, am I missing anything? I don't think so.
I thought you
Oh,
did.
yeah.
I just wanna make sure you got that in.
I want to make sure that, make sure you guys know what I'm doing out there and build an airport coming along nicely.
And the
So-
maintenance person, that they're replacing what, Chris Hopkins that was there?
Yeah, so we're able to take advantage of the market because Mr. Bonner with Portage Flight Center has closed because of Chris Hopkins' retirement.
Yeah.
And that leaves a gap in the market. So instead of letting our tenants go someplace else,
Yeah.
we'll be able to provide that maintenance. We'll be able to take the lion's share instead of just a percentage on a lease.
Oh, good.
So this is a home run for us. It's actually faster than I thought was going to happen because I truly thought the Portage Flight Center was going to just move across the field to the new hangar he was building. And I didn't want to get into business with one of my tenants or in competition with one of my tenants. So since that's not the situation, it truly puts us into the exclusive, where we retain the exclusive rights to the fixed base operation and all the services at the airport. The ancillary businesses like paint, I can't specialize in paint. That you really have to be dedicated
Oh,
to
yeah.
that. So that's where we're able to do that as a special aviation service organization, not a fixed base operation. They have they have a very limited scope of what they can do on the airport. They can't do minor and major maintenance. They can only do any maintenance that would be ancillary to the actual paint of the airplane. So all of that maintenance we retain.
Good.
And
So-
didn't you mention, Rob, that there's like, each aircraft has to go through an annual
Oh,
maintenance,
yeah.
so that's,
It's built in that the FAA through Part 43 of the regulations requires every aircraft owner to actually inspect their aircraft annually. So given that the inspection, it's just the inspection is what we can charge a flat rate for, and then any squawk that would come up during that inspection that you would hope that the aircraft operator would want to fix, we would be able to provide that service and get that fixed. So there's two results out of the annual inspection. You either get your airplane back airworthy, the inspection is signed off as airworthy, or your inspection comes back as unairworthy. Nobody in their right mind would allow the inspection certificate to come back unairworthy. It just diminishes the value of your aircraft. So you're always going to clear those squawks that are going to be unairworthy before, which would be incorporated into what we'd be able to charge for a labor rate.
Fantastic.
Okay. All right, you want me to read the journal entry? Are you guys ready?
We're ready?
Okay, I'll make a motion the Portage County Board of Commissioners finds aircraft maintenance capabilities align with the strategic objectives of the Portage County Regional Airport and will create skilled job opportunities by employing at least one FAA certified airframe and power plant mechanic with inspection authorization. The board confirms that sufficient budgetary resources are available to support aircraft maintenance services.
Great.
second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Now I'll say great. Sorry, I jumped the gun.
You have to stop.
You're so excited.
I'm just excited about my airport.
I'm just happy.
It's actually, it's working. That's the whole thing.
Well, and
It's that-
I obviously was out there yesterday, and I guess we have to look back, a few years ago when it was, I call them volunteers, but the guys worked, and they worked hard to keep the thing afloat, but,
They did the best they could
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
limited budget.
Absolutely, but we're at that stage now where some like it and some don't, but you know what? At the end of the day, we're gonna run an airport, and that's
Yeah.
my opinion.
No, salute and execute,
So,
so.
yep, absolutely, so, okay, we're done with you.
All right.
Thanks,
Tell me to get out.
Thanks.
Thanks, Rob.
Thank you.
Jackie? Liz, Jackie,
Morning.
how are you?
Jackie.
Good, how are you?
Oh, good.
And Jackie, thank you for sending out ahead of time the breakdown of the then and now. That was
Yeah,
very helpful.
you're welcome. Hopefully, we'll see them going down
Yeah.
over the next couple weeks.
Right.
Like this week's did have one really large bill in there, so hopefully they'll be decreasing soon. I just have one comment on a resolution, the resolution number 6 on my agenda, or originally it was 6. It's the necessity to switch cell service from AT&T to T-Mobile for the sheriff's office. I did confirm this with Cameron. He's aware of this. This is for the cruisers, I think specifically. They do have this in their budget, but it is pending approval by the data processing board. So I just say that to
Right.
say once this is approved, it'll probably take another month or so to see the contract.
And I checked into it as well, and it's gonna cut their cost in half.
Wow, okay.
So I thought it was a good move, but didn't know much about it.
So
Yeah.
Jackie, you did say that this is in their budget, right?
Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
And
Yeah,
that's
they've
the
been
only
paying
thing.
for it, but when they felt they could get
A better deal.
half price, they went.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like that
actually,
price.
they might have, budget available too.
And we were assured that the quality and service is either the same or better, so I'm good. Okay,
Okay, that's all I have unless the board has questions.
I have none.
Okay.
Okay, in accordance with section 305.30K of the Ohio Revised Code and this board's resolution 21-0396 and this board's resolution 21-0878, the Board of Commissioners acknowledges and approves the county administrator's approval too. I'll make a motion to direct the auditor's office to pay process the February 13th, 2025 bills, ACH payments, wires, journal vouchers, then and nows as applicable, contingent upon the verification of the reports as presented by the county auditor and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
My second?
Roll call,
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
yes.
Make a motion to process the February 13th, 2025 budget amendments as reviewed and recommended by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 1414, Child Support Administration, to 1410, Public Assistance Fund.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 1415, Child Welfare Special Levy Fund, to Fund 1410, Public Assistance Fund.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to enter into an agreement, or agreement amendment number 11 between the Portage County Board of Commissioners and the Portage Developmental Board.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to authorize grant application in the amount of $93,609.28 to the Supreme Court, Ohio for the technology grant for the Portage County Municipal and Common Police Court.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to declare the necessity to change FirstNet cellular service from AT&T to T-Mobile by the Portage County Sheriff's Office.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
All right. In accordance with the Ohio Revised Code 121.22G6, the Board of Commissioners moves into executive session to discuss details relative to the security arrangements and emergency response protocols for a public body or public office if disclosure of the matters discussed could reasonably be expected to jeopardize the security of the public body or public office.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes. Who's hanging?
Now we gotta get out.
Okay.
Now you can say you can kick that.
All right. Good.
All right. I'll make a motion to come out of executive session.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
No action.
Yeah, no action.
Out of executive session.
Any action there, Chippy? Oh, Tammy.
There she
Hello.
is.
How's Tammy?
I'm well, how are you?
Oh my goodness, we are doing
Hi, Kelly
fantastic.
Jo.
Yeah?
Well, hello, Kelly Jo.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I'll make a motion in accordance with the Ohio Revised Code 121.22G4. The Board of Commissioners moves into executive session to discuss preparing for, conducting or reviewing negotiations or bargaining sessions with public employees concerning their compensation or other terms and conditions of their employment.
Second?
Call of the roll, please.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. What?
We good?
All right. Bring us back.
All right, I'll make a motion to come out of executive session.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. No action.
Yes.
Yes, action.
Yes.
We had action.
I'm gonna make a
And
motion
here
to
it comes.
accept and enter into a successor collective bargaining agreement between the Portage County Board of Commissioners and Local 1696 ASME and Ohio Council 8 of the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal AFL-CIO.
Second?
Call of the roll, please.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you.
Appreciate
You're welcome.
you. Have a great day.
You
Let
as
us know
well.
how it goes.
Thank you.
We will.
Get back to work.
All right. I'll go ahead and do miscellaneous. The Board of Commissioners acknowledge receipt of the February 14th, 2025 certificate of the county auditor that the total appropriations from each fund does exceed the official estimate of resources as presented by the Portage County Auditor's Office.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners acknowledge the receipt of the Portage County Investment Reconciliation for the month of January 2025, received on February 14th, 2025, as presented by the county auditor and county treasurer.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners acknowledge receipt of the February 3rd, 2025 official amended certificate of estimated resources for the year beginning January 1st, 2025, as submitted by the Portage County Budget Commission.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners acknowledge the receipt of February 14th, 2025 notice from Faith Lyon and Teresa Nielsen, Portage County Board of Elections, indicating that the Board of Elections will be open to the public in preparation for the May 6th primary election as follows. Monday, April 7th, it will be open 4:30 to 9 p.m. Tuesday, April 8th through April 11th, 4:30 to 5 p.m. Monday, April 14th through Friday, April 18th, 4:30 to 5 p.m. April 21st to Friday, April 25th, 4:30 to 5 p.m. Monday, April 28th, 7:30 to 7:30, or 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Tuesday, April 29th, 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. And Wednesday, April 30th, Wednesday, April 30th through Friday, April 2nd, 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Saturday, May 3rd, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sunday, May 4th, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday, May 6th, 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. and 4:30 until election is complete. In addition to the hours listed above, the Board of Elections will be open beyond regular business hours to conduct election official training on the following dates and times. Tuesday, March 25th, 5 p.m. Training is complete at 8:30 p.m. Saturday, March 29th, 8:30 a.m. until 12:30. Thursday, April 3rd, 5 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. Saturday, April 5th, 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. April 8th, 5 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Saturday, April 12th, 8:30 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. Tuesday, April 15th, 5 p.m. till 8:30 p.m. Thursday, April 17th, 5 p.m. until 9:30 p.m. The Board of Elections will have security provided for the Portage County, by the Portage County Sheriff's Office on all dates listed. No, I'm not reading that again.
I was just interested in this one.
April 30th through Friday.
That would be May 2nd.
Oh, which one is it?
Very top
The
one.
very top of Wednesday, April 30th.
April 30th through May 2nd, not April's.
Oh,
That's all.
we must have
I think you gotta figure it out.
botched it up, yes. We'll correct, they'll be open Wednesday, April 30th through Friday, May 2nd, 7:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. They had April to April.
April to April, 30th to the 2nd, go backwards.
Okay, I second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to amend Resolution 24-0333, authorizing the issuance of a county procurement card to be held in the name of the Portage County Board of Commissioners and also issued in the name of the county administrator to be used for work-related expenses in accordance with Section 301.29 of the Ohio Revised Code and the Portage County Procurement Card Policy for Fund 7233 to correct ORG/object line for the new year.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners approves acceptance of donations to the office of the Portage County Dog Warden.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners approves the appointment of Elaine Harlan to the Portage County Mental Health and Recovery Board.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. We good for right now?
I am.
You good for right now?
I am.
All right, let's recess until public comment at 11. Please. All right, we'll resume from recess. Sir, step forward.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Hi.
Good
How are
morning.
you?
Not too bad. I guess I'll introduce myself
There you
again.
go.
Adam Gumpf with the State Treasurer's Office. Nothing to report on today. Just wanted to stop by, introduce myself to the new Commissioner,
Okay.
finally, and say hello. But as the year goes on, I'll continue to bring in some stable updates for y'all.
Yeah,
and
good.
keep you updated on those. So,
Well, we appreciate you, and we always like samples
okay.
from you guys.
Will do.
So
Yeah.
Adam, across the state, how are
Sure.
the stable accounts? Are they starting to take off more now?
It seems like a
or-
lot more counties are starting to sign up, so you guys are on the
Good.
front end of that trend, which is
Yeah.
great. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head. I want to say it's
Okay.
10 to 11 of the 88 counties are on board so far. And I know personally, just in my region of Northeast Ohio alone, we've got another 3 interested right now. So
Wow.
it's growing. Individual accounts are growing statewide, and it's been a good success. So I think we alluded to this when we were talking with y'all about starting the program here in the county, but
Yeah.
our format for doing the Federal ABLE Act has been not only successful in Ohio, but other states have actually taken on Ohio's plan
Yeah.
to do it in theirs and have
Oh,
us
very
administer
nice.
it for them. So it's a really good program. Yeah,
Good.
absolutely. That's all I have.
Great.
So.
Great.
Do you have any good questions for our new commissioner, like dares or truth or dares or something?
No new questions, but if you need anything at all from the State Treasurer's Office,
He's
feel free
always
to reach out.
available.
Perfect,
I'm around,
thank you.
absolutely.
Lives in the county, so he
Yes,
makes
I
it
heard,
much,
I heard.
much easier for us.
Right.
Absolutely.
Well,
And if
we
I start
appreciate
bugging
you.
you too much, you know, you can
We
let me know
appreciate
that
you
too.
stopping in, man.
Well, thank you very much.
All
Glad
right.
to be here.
I'm glad
Anything
you guys
else?
stopped by.
Thank you.
Bye, Adam.
Do you have anything else, man?
No, sir, I do not.
I'll do a motion.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Yeah, I second?
Call the roll, please.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. Have a good weekend and all that.
Thank you.
And we are out.